What's going on, everybody? Welcome to GmiasWorld. Today we're going to be discussing MUT tips and how to build your team and, decidingly knowing how to put together a full equipped team that meets your criteria. Now, if you're new to the channel, you can go ahead and like the video right now. Also subscribe, because this is going to help both, novices, beginners, and people that are actually elite. The number one thing you want to understand is what is your premise. Now, Madden 17 created chemistries. Well, they didn't really create it because Madden 16 had a little bit of different chems, but they kind of enhanced it in Madden 17. Now, the side to the right here that shows chemistry, the deep threat, the route running, the zone blocking, these things are very, very integral into what you're going to be utilizing in your gameplay. So I'm the type of individual, if you guys haven't watched any of my gameplays yet, we have a full channel of everything here. Go ahead and enjoy it. But I like to throw the ball deep every play. I don't care about what you guys think about it. Like, oh, bro, all you do is this. It doesn't matter to me. If it hurts you, that's your business. That's not, I don't really care about your feelings. All I'm trying to do is go out there and enjoy the game for whatever it is worth until August when Madden 18 drops. Now, this video will actually help you get prepared for Madden 18 because I'm going to let you understand what they're looking to do. Now, with the chemistries, a lot of things that have gone on in the past as far as players having a lot of speed and things like that, they've kind of lowered the speed threshold. I don't know if that's going to change for Madden 18, but just to make you understand, Terrell Pryor Sr., his chemistries have boosted him to a 97 speed, 93 catch, 97 release, all that stuff like that, right? So that only happens because I meet the criteria with what his card is. So whatever his chemistries are, which are the route runner and the mobile blocker, if you wanted to see what it gives you, on the PS4 you press the R3, the R3 analog. On the Xbox, I'm pretty sure it's the same, the same analog. You push down on it, you can see what the chemistries actually do, the tier 1 and the tier 2. Now, he's a route runner and a mobile blocker, so that acceleration, that route, that release for tier 1, and then agility, catch, route, and release for tier 2. Alright, so that's just basic, and I know that a lot of guys that are watching the video that already know this. You can go ahead and skip forward in the rest of the video for when I get to defense and let you guys understand why I do what I do on defense. Now, with the mobile blocker tier 2, that gives you 2 speed, alright? Because tier 1 gives you +1 speed, and tier 2 does. So that's the reasoning behind why Terrell Pryor Sr., the ultimate ticket, is probably the best wide receiver card in the game right now. Brandon Marshall, in my opinion, is just not there yet. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's dropped a lot of wide open passes for me so far, but we're going to hold on to him for a little bit because the stream and I, we put together a lot of coins yesterday. Shout out to everybody in the stream that helped me to get up to, what was it, 1.99 mil or something like that to get it done. I sold all my competitive badges, got 300K for that because I had like 200 of them, and we went together, all of us together as a fam, and put together for Brandon Marshall. So thank you for everybody. It was like 4 or 5 individuals specifically that were part of that. Thank you very much for that, and thank you for all the overwhelming support in building the team for gameplays. This McCaffrey, I bought him by myself like a couple days ago. I'm going to tell you something about this guy's card. He is very, very, you see that acceleration at 98? It's very, very deceptive speed. So if you're looking to get a running back, I like this card, and the reason that I know you look at the truck and you're like, yo, 68 truck, don't worry about that. The juke and the elusiveness makes up for that. You just got to know when to utilize it, but that excel is so big time. Because if you guys don't know, when you first get the ball in Madden 17, you move a little slow. His step is very, very huge, and he's also a great wide receiver. So if you throw out the backfield, it's going to definitely help you with whatever you're trying to do. Okay, so that's why McCaffrey is there. As far as the offensive line, you got to put together a scheme that works for you. I like the zone blocking and the inside protector because I pass the ball a lot. I don't really run block. I don't do a lot of other things like that. I'm not concerned about it. So these guys with the zone blocking, edge protector, things like that, that makes up for what I do, because a lot of guys are going to obviously rush off the edge, but I'm always passing the ball. Those actual chems help me. So if you're looking for time in the pocket, zone blocking, edge protector, those are huge. Those are very, very much, those are serious business. That right there is going to get you what you need. The edge protector, obviously, it's going to add pass block and things like that, and speed. So those are the things that you would want to do if you were looking to have some time in the pocket. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, if you watch any of my gameplays, look, bro, I'm trying to pass the ball. I don't care what you're doing. You nickel blitzing me, you doing whatever you want to do. Yo, have at it. I'm going to still try to pass the ball. So those chemistries actually are very, very good for somebody that likes to pass the ball a lot like myself. Ingram has been so clutch. Evan Ingram, he's not the tallest. I believe, what is he, 6'3"? Yeah, 6'3", 90 speed, 95 catch. But he's a beast, and he's very, very elusive on the field. So if you're looking for somebody, like, you can still high pass to him. I played a guy the other day that high passed to like a 5'6" receiver. So if you're looking for a high pass tight end, he can still do the job, but he's also very, very quick. So that's something that you should definitely look out for. He's lacking in the run block, but I have Jared Cook that I could, you know, sub in at any time, depending on if I'm running power O or whatever like that. So that's that right there for that situation. So that explains what I do on offense. Defensively, I'm going to let you guys understand something. I don't play Hitchens. I don't play Bauman unless it's in goal line. But they're both motivators. He motivates with tackle. You see that tack? And he motivates with pursuit. So those things help to raise the overalls of my other cards. Kevin Green, I received him from winning Super Bowls in Madden First Team during the Easter promo. Landon Collins, his big hitter. You want to have the big hitter, Kem. You know, HaHa Clinton Dix. These guys that have these big hitter traits, because Clowney, all these guys, when they go out there, and Jalen Ramsey, who is such a goon, you guys are going to want to make sure that you have those traits. Those are very, very important to making sure that, you know, you're getting those fumbles. It's very, very important. You don't want to play around with that because, listen, the bottom line is you're going to fumble even if you're not supposed to in the game. That's just going to happen regardless. But you got to remember something. You can force a lot of fumbles simply by just blasting somebody. Yo, listen, dive. The right analog stick no longer works. Okay? You have to dive. So with that being said, you need to be able to understand that the more big hitters you have on your team, the guys with hit power, you're going to get fumbles. So that being the case, that's why Willie Brown is still here. A lot of guys ask me like, bro, why do you still got Willie Brown? That guy's garbage. I agree with you totally. This guy gets mossed more than anybody else on my team. But it's not about him getting mossed. He gives me 80-something hit power, something like that. I forgot what it was. Let me go ahead and check right here for you guys. He gives me like, okay, what? Okay, that's block shedding. Where's his hit power? What? Did I pass his hit power? Okay, 82. So he gives me 82 hit power. Anything above 80 is going to more than likely force a fumble. It's going to be a different animation when you actually go for the hit. So keep that in mind when you're doing whatever you're doing. That's something that it's very, very major to what you're supposed to be doing at that point. You know what I'm saying? So make sure you understand that. Now, the line pushers, they work for me. You know what I'm saying? If you're trying to stop a QB sneak, etc., that stuff works for me. But for the most part, big hitter and pick specialist is what you're going to want to have. Those things right there will make sure that your team does the things that it's supposed to do. If you have anybody with the tip drill chemistry, that's also something that'll make sure you don't usually drop those tips. So once you have the chemistry activated, it's going to be a problem for a lot of the individuals that you're playing. So the field general is just there for chems. You know, this guy being, when you have your second middle linebacker, he actually goes towards whatever you're doing in the game. So that's why I have two motivators, just to help motivate the team, to get them up to where they're supposed to be. And that's pretty much what I look for on defense. That's what I build my team around. And if you watch my gameplays, I'm always going for the big hit. Sometimes it hurts me, but for the most part, it really, really helps me. So keep that in mind as far as defensively. And in the future, big hitters, ever since Madden Ultimate Team has been out, has always been a huge thing. It's just that now the chemistry is enhancing. So you want to look out for that. All right? So that pretty much explains the defense and the offense and what I utilize within it and how and why I use those specific things. Next thing you're going to want to have is your coach and your playbooks. Well, not your coach, your playbooks and your stadium, all that stuff like that. That's under coaching and equipment. Now, the route runner and the pick specialist, this adds to your team. So you don't need to have everybody with the chemistry with your actual team. You can just have a coach that has two of the chemistries that goes with your team, and then you can kind of like mix and match your lineup. Now, I have the lockdown ×2 because I need specific players to have that lockdown chemistry, and I didn't have space for it. And then I have bruising back in deep threat. But I don't really think I need this right now. But I had this for previous things. But it's just, I'm just letting you guys understand. You can always use uniforms and the stadium to contribute to chemistries to make sure that you have the proper chemistry. And then your offense and your defense, it's whatever you like. But I've been using the Chiefs offense and the Eagles defense. Yeah, can I help you?
I thought you said deep throat. You called me?
No, I didn't call you. And you interrupted my video.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah. All right, you have a good day. All right, so that's neither here nor there. So that pretty much sets up your team, all right? Once you get your team the way you want it, Go to practice mode. A lot of you guys ask, bro, you got all these coins, all these competitive badges. Like I told you, I just sold 200 competitive badges yesterday. Bruh, I do a lot of head-to-head MUT, and I play my solos. Bruh, go to your solos. Do these things. Whatever MUT puts out for like the Madden Championship Finals and all that stuff, play them. The VIP solos, things like that. I think you guys wanted some information on how to beat the Grunk solo challenges. I think those are the VIP 500. I'm going to do a video separately for that. Just remind me in the comment section if you wanted something like that. And also, I'm going to be doing a stream where I'm playing the subs because you guys have been asking to play me. I'm going to do a series with that. Maybe Miss Gmia could join us for that just to, you know, be around for that to see who I lose to and who I beat. But she's going to more than likely want me to lose. But that doesn't matter. We're going to be doing things like that. But you want to try your team out in solo challenges just to see how it is, see the feel. And once you get that, you know, now you'll understand pretty much what they will do inside the actual game. Now, these are the sets that I'm talking about. You want to do, you know, these type of things, they help. Every little bit helps. So when you get a solo that can contribute to something like this, you want to make sure you do those solos because it's just free coins, bruh. It's free coins. It's right there for you. The daily login, just logging in every day, gives you something where you could go in here and put, you know, put these collectibles in there for packs. Make sure you guys understand that. Don't just try to figure out, oh, yo, how is he doing this? Utilize what's there for you first before you do anything else. Because for the most part, I've done every master set that, you know, that makes sense, that's going to contribute. Like I already did the Ultimate Master Dion set, but it's repeatable for some reason. But I don't know why it's repeatable, because I don't know how you get two of a lot of these things. But that's neither here nor there. I've already done that set. The video is here on YouTube. I did the Gold Monster Hayward, but they also reset that set. But everything else that contributes to Madden 18 for you getting other cards, I've already done. So and then I sell the cards, because usually those cards are not really good. So I do the sets and I sell them. And then everything else that goes on within the thing, you know, if you want to earn badges, you got leftover players, you want to upgrade your badges, put in the silver badges to get a gold badge, put in the gold badges to get an elite badge, you know, bronze player trading for a two badge pack. All of these things is what you guys need to be doing to get your, you know, your different level of coinage up, instead of always trying to figure out how everybody else is doing stuff. Very, very simple to just look into your sets and see what's available. Every week they reset this redemption set. So you got gold cards, you got MUT silver tips, put them in the sets. Get what you can get. Very, very simple. So this is just something that some individuals asked me to put out just for the thought process about how I build my team, the things that I do. Hopefully this helps someone and you guys are able to grind it out and do what you can do to get yourself better in Madden Ultimate Team. If you have any other questions or comments, definitely make sure to hit me up. Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, GmiasWorld, where you are right now. Follow me on Twitch for live streams. And I'm going to see you guys and girls next time. Hopefully this has been informative. One love.